I'm inside a Nassau Buffalo 66. It is directed by Vincent Gallo, written by Vincent Gallo and Alison Bagnall. And if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This is requested by a Patreon. If you'd like to fast track a movie review, you can do that at patreon.com/ASCpresents. On with the review. This movie starts, we're following Billy Brown, and he's just left prison. He has nowhere to go. He sleeps on a bench. And then the bus comes, is like, hey, come here. This is the last bus. This is the last bus for the night. Come here. And so he goes on that bus. Immediately, I'm like, okay, I'm interested to see what this guy just fresh out of prison does with his life, because he's essentially not a person right now. Because he's been in prison forever, and so he's not been in society for very long, which is why I say he's not a person right now, because he's not adhering to societal norms quite yet. Or at least I hope he eventually learns some societal norms. But then he does something in this movie which makes me really hate the fact that he can make decisions. Because you know what he does? He goes to this dance place. He's about to go to the bathroom. He goes in the bathroom. There's somebody in the freaking bathroom with him who's looking at his wiener. Dude, how disrespectful is that? Okay, but I don't necessarily agree with his way of dealing with it, which is to kick him out of the bathroom and ruffle and tuffle with him. That's one of the reasons why I don't want him to have any decisions, but of course he does have decisions because he's a person, and he makes some pretty bad ones throughout this movie. Bad decision number one. Nothing to do with the bathroom thing. Who cares about that? He calls his parents. Parents don't care. Won't turn down the phone just to listen to him. Won't turn down the TV to talk to him on the phone so they can listen to him speak. No, they don't care at all. And so I'm interested in the lies that he tells his parents. He's lying to his parents about how successful he is. And we have this dancer chick. She's just in the bathroom. She's hiding in the bathroom, and then, oh, perfect time to get out of the bathroom, right? No. Wrong. Grabs her by the hand, instead ruffle-tuffles her and kidnaps her. Oh, you're going to my parents' house. I need a girl. Good thing there's a girl over here, so I'm going to take you to my parents' house. But he doesn't have a car. She does. So he cannot drive her manual car. I have never driven a manual transmission car. I've been in the car with somebody who's had a manual transition car. And honestly, really good choice to have the manual. It's cheaper, and thieves don't know how to use it unless they've driven a manual, which most haven't, because most cars are automatic. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But this is big brain security. Big brain security. By the way, her name's Lila. But he's telling her to be called Wendy. I'm thinking, why Wendy? Okay, who cares? Let's go into the parents' house, and the parents treat him like trash. Like, the mother ignores him the entire time that he's there. The father doesn't seem to, want to deal with his existence. It's like, oh, it's your son. And it's like, but it's your son. So you're just associating from him because you either hate him personally or just don't like the idea of being a dad. Oh, geez, you shouldn't have had children. I mean, I guess it's really easy to have a child. All you have to do is have sex with somebody. And I feel like having sex with somebody should be paywalled. Or not paywalled. Have some sort of specific requirements in order to have sex with somebody, because you can conceive a baby so easily and then neglect it, okay? You can have a baby and then neglect it. Just like freaking Billy got neglected. He hates his parents. There's a rough relationship between them. I can totally see why he became the person he is. We have the wife and the husband, aka his parents. They're arguing with each other really loudly, and then they're screaming at each other, and we have freaking Lila/Wendy. She's just sitting here like, oh, I get it. I'm starting to understand this guy a little bit. I get it. I get her want to stay with Billy after a point, because she sees up front why he's in the position that he is. Why? He's literally kidnapping her. Because he has terrible parents. So I guess I understand. And she's a little bit more open to him. She starts wanting to be near him more and more. And more he's like, I don't want you to be near me. There's even a point, right, where it's cute. Oh, let's not get a room together. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on driving. Can we get a rest? No. No, actually, I can't have any good feelings at all. This is what I suspect with that guy, with freaking Billy. He does not want to have any good feelings ever because his parents don't give him good feelings. And that's all he's really known is his parents not giving him good feelings, so he doesn't feel like he deserves any good feelings. And so when there's any good, aka with Kayla, whenever there's any good, he immediately rejects her. He's like, no, this feels weird, this feels strange, I don't like this whatsoever, whatever. They eventually lie on the bed together, and they eventually have a nice handhold. And this moment is so cute. I'm like, oh my goodness, why am I rooting for them to be together? Billy literally kidnapped her, but it is her choice to keep on staying with him, because eventually, with how much uncomfortableness he has within himself, it's like, I can't, you gotta leave. You can leave, go. And she won't leave. His entire reason for existing throughout this entire movie is to get revenge on a guy who opened a strip joint in the middle of town. And I'm just thinking, dude, don't murder him. He's doing God's work, quite literally. Dude, he's stimulating the economy. He's providing entertainment. He's providing reasons for people to leave their house in Buffalo, New York, which I imagine has snow at least 6 months of the year. So you gotta have some reason to leave that place. You can leave your house in that place. I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible what you're thinking about doing. Billy, don't shoot that man. But of course, I do like he has a little bit of a thought. I don't think he really thought that much throughout this movie until this moment, when he's about to commit the dirty deed of shooting this man. However, he has some thoughts. He's like, I have a girlfriend. Maybe I should go back to her and maybe get her hot chocolate. Also, it's really fun. He is allergic to chocolate, but his parents, especially his mom, keeps on insisting on feeding him chocolate. And I'm like, man, this is some grade A neglect going on over here. How do you not notice your son's having an allergic reaction to chocolate? Oh, he's just making a fuss. Oh, he loves chocolate. Ha ha ha. Also, very tragic to be allergic to chocolate. I like chocolate personally. I'm a big fan of chocolate, so it's kind of sad hearing someone fictional or not allergic to chocolate. This is a fun, slow, but strange and interesting movie. It's a fun look at Billy's life, the type of person Billy is, and I feel for him. At the end of this movie, I feel so much for Billy, and I want Billy to be happy, but he actively rejects happiness because it doesn't feel good to him, because all he's had is bad feelings produced by his parents bickering and yelling at each other and not at all paying good attention to him as a youngin' or as a growing up in, or as a grown up in. That worked. Anyway, this is a fun movie. Honestly, out of the two Vincent Gallo movies that I've seen, Buffalo 66 and Brown Bunny, although this wasn't as explicit as the Brown Bunny, I enjoyed the pacing a lot more, and I felt more of an emotional hurt. I felt hurt. I felt emotions throughout this. So I really enjoyed this movie, and I have feelings now. I didn't know I'd have feelings watching this movie, but I do. So I gotta give this movie, it's a solid 7 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one, the platform really likes that. If you want to fast track a movie review, you can do that for $20 Dinos at patreon.com/ASCpresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grind of all them daily movie reviews, go to this link tree, find the way you can help support the daily grind of all them daily movie reviews. So you can go here. And until next time, I'm in salad sauce. See you later, my salad croutons and bacon bits.